How's everybody doing? My name's Mike, and we got my dog Roots hanging out on his place, and we got Mr. Mac with us today. So Mac's been with me for about a week, and he's doing really good. He came to me for the typical issues that dogs have in homes. Very excited dog pulling on the leash. And now really we're teaching him one of the most important things that you see him doing right now, which is called our place command. So this bed acts as a crate without walls. That's how we want the dog to treat this bed. We want them to understand they're not allowed to get off unless we invite them off. Now, what does that do for you and your home? This place bed is going to keep your dog from free roaming the house, just walking around your home, making decisions. This is where most of the bad behavior comes from. The dog does not have a job in the house. They are simply allowed to walk around and make decisions. So if you have that lack of control in your home, you're going to experience that outside. If you have more than one dog, they're going to start to play off each other, bounce off each other, and cause a lot of chaos in the home. Good boy, good place. The reason I said that to him is because he laid down. So we set the dogs up by putting them on place, and once they lay down, we can say, attaboy, good boy, because that's what we want them to do on place. So now, one important thing about place and how we train dogs here is we do not say stay. So if I want the dog to stay on place, I'm not going to say stay, stay, because if we do that, we are now teaching the dog we don't mean what we say. If I say sit and then I say stay, what did I mean? I meant keep sitting, right? Stay sitting. This is teaching the dog there's another part to the command, and they will now wait for you to constantly be saying stay, when instead we could just tell the dog to keep sitting. We repeat the command sit. It makes it much more simple for the dog. There's less words involved. A dog cannot speak English. They cannot speak German. You are simply adding meaning to any word you teach them, no matter what language it's in. I could teach the dog to respond to a sound. So it's very important. This command is place. If the dog were to try and get up, I would say place. I would remind them place, and that he obviously knows that means stay on the bed. So it's very important they don't come off the bed till they're invited. This gives them a job. So if he goes to get off, that's when I would correct him, or if he was standing up, like looking like he's going to get off, we would give him a warning. It's very important that the dog has a job in your home, and that's what this is doing. It is now challenging the dog and giving them a command, a working position to stay in. And this is what they do. When you set the dog up correctly, the dog is going to relax. That's what they do when they're off time, is they relax, just like humans. They are not meant to be running around your home 24/7, which is what a lot of people live with, simply because they don't understand how to stop it, and there's a lot of unearned affection, which is a big deal. We want to moderate our affection and give it to the dog when they're doing something good. For example, see these dogs acting good. Good boy, Roots. Good boy, Mac. They get affection. They get it when they're doing good place, Mac. Good place. So he understands you're doing what I want. In dog training, we're always sending a message to the dog. We're either encouraging what they're doing or discouraging. If we encourage the dogs, we can use their name, say, good boy, Mac, good place, good job, buddy. You see how he knows he's getting affection. Then if we want to discourage the dog, we are saying no, correction, direction. So no, leash tug, place. That's how the dog learns the meaning of no. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to work him in his sit, his recall, and just real quick, and we're going to work on him not coming off a place until we've asked him to. And again, you're going to see me repeat the command place. We're not going to say the word stay. We're going to repeat the command. So even when I grab the leash, he needs to stay on their place. Good boy, good place, good job, buddy. And he can't come off till he's invited. Heel. Good boy. Sit. Good boy. Good sit, Mac. Heel. Sit. Good boy. Heel. Sit. Good boy. Sit. So I give him this so that to stay still, I touch his head, Good boy. Good sit. See, I don't say stay. I tell him to sit. Good boy. Gets affection for that. Good job, buddy. Good sit. Heel. And we make a big circle. And we come around back to the front. Sit. Good boy. Heel. Sit. Good boy. Heel. Sit. Good job, Max. Sit. Good sit, buddy. Good boy. Good sit. Good sit. Sit. Good boy. Good sit. Heel. Now we're going to bring him back over to place. Sit. Place. Atta boy. Good job. Place. And now the idea is if he were to try to come off, I would spring into action and I would correct him before he could get off. So that is what's keeping the dog on place, is my ability to run over. If he got off, I would step on the leash and reel him back in. But he's doing a pretty good job. You can go ahead and see his recall here. Okay, come. Heel. Good boy. Good boy, Mac. Good boy. Heel. Sit. Place. Good job, Mac. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, come. Good boy. Heel. Good boy, Mac. What a good boy. Good job, buddy. Good boy, Mac. Good sit, buddy. Good job. Sit. Heel. Sit. Place. Good boy. Good place. So you also notice I reward him place. No stay. We repeat the command place. If you also notice, as soon as he starts getting on place, I say, good boy, good job. There's timing, it's effectiveness and timing is what's going to get the dog to listen to us or deter them from a behavior. So same thing with rewarding the dog. If I want the dog to keep doing something good that he's doing, I have to encourage him at a specific time to get him to keep doing that. But more importantly, in the home, one of the biggest commands we teach a dog is place. This is where the dog spends a lot of his time relaxing. This is his piece of furniture he gets to own, and it just creates a lot of stability for the dog in training. It creates a lot of structure for the dog, which is what dogs that are causing chaos in the home, they need structure and they need a job all the time, especially at first. We're going back to what we would do at 8 weeks with this dog, which this is what we would teach the dog at 8 weeks, all this good stuff. That way, when we need to deter behavior from the dog in the future, we can say, no, do this. So no, correction, place. So we're giving him another behavior to do. We're saying yes to the dog before we're saying no. We're showing him all these good behaviors, so that way when it becomes a stressful situation somewhere outside or something like that, we can tell him no, correct him, and get him to the behavior that we have previously showed him.